Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Black Panther 2 because it's been nothing but BS on BS with Black Panther 2 at this point. And the reason why I want to talk about that is because now they're talking about it's on hiatus indefinitely. So what are we saying? People are saying, oh, it's because Letitia Wright is injured. Then some people are saying it's because Letitia Wright won't get the vaccine, and they're still trying to rewrite the script. They're still writing the script to this day, and it just shows the incompetence of not only Ryan Coogler, but of Nate Moore, Kevin Feige as well, and any of the executives of Disney who even allowed this nonsense. Recast T'Challa and stop with the BS. That's how I feel about the situation. If you really want my opinion about it, stop with the bullshit. Just recast him. I'm so over this. Oh, we can't recast the character because he died or he was the best fit for the role. Okay, and how many Batman and Superman movies have we had? How many Batman and Superman movies we had? There is no excuse for the reason why Black Panther T'Challa can't get recast. Look, I'm trying to meet you. I tried to meet y'all in the middle with the whole, maybe since the MCU is based off of the Ultimate Universe, let's try going the Ultimate Universe route. So nobody didn't like that idea. Nobody wanted to do that. Okay, cool. So we're going to go back to recasting Black Panther then, because it just doesn't work. If all of the stuff is going on right now is happening, it's telling you that it doesn't work without Black Panther. I find it funny that the first ever black superhero is being shelved because the actor died, even though the character was out before the actor was even thought about. Come on now. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Please make it make sense to me, because I'm confused and lost on this entire situation with the character. Like, seriously, it makes absolutely the sense God gave. It don't. It really don't make the sense God gave, because I really want to know what are we doing with this movie? It doesn't work. It really doesn't work at all. It doesn't work. You can't do a Black Panther movie without T'Challa. I'm not even talking about Black Panther. Yes, Black Panther is a mantle that's passed down to father and son. That's why Shuri couldn't be the Black Panther, because it's a title for males. I'm sorry y'all don't like this, but guess what? That's how monarchies work. Usually it's the son that's more important than the daughters. Like it or not, because guess what? They want to continue the family bloodline. And when a woman marries, what does a woman do? She takes the name of whoever her husband is, usually. So yeah, that's why it's heavily focused on father to son, and for the son to have another son. It's not about being sexist. It's just about carrying the bloodline's name and legacy. And I heard that there's a funeral scene that's leaked where T'Challa dies, but they're not going to explain why he died. That's stupid. That's dumb as fuck. Y'all already showed T'Challa dying. Not once, but twice. And then you brought him back. And then at the end of Endgame, what did we see? We saw him with his mother and his sister at the end of the damn movie. And this is Endgame we're talking about. So it don't make the sense God gave to kill him off. You're trying to make a conundrum out of nothing. Look, the actor died. I'm sad that Chadwick Boseman died. He got his flowers. He was an amazing actor. He did well. And to be honest, he did better roles than Black Panther. No offense. But the actor is dead, but the character is not dead. We didn't stop Superman because George Reeves died. at all. We didn't stop Batman because Adam West died. You know what I'm saying? We didn't stop the role. We didn't stop Spider-Man after Tobey Maguire stepped down. You get what I'm saying? We didn't stop Daredevil because Ben Affleck couldn't do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Actors have portrayed characters that other actors have portrayed. We didn't stop James Bond because Sean Connery died. No. We kept doing more. So let's cut the mess out with, it's only one person, because his acting skills and his gravitas to the role was so oppressive that we dare not, think about recasting. No, you need to think about recasting and start with fucking T'Challa, because you have to. I'm sorry, I don't pick up a Black Panther comic book for Shuri or Killmonger or Nikita or Wakanda themselves. Yes, they're cool, they're nice, they're a little extra bonus, but I pick it up because I like T'Challa. Yeah, they tried doing other ones. They had Casper Cole as one-time replacement for Black Panther, and it was an interesting storyline, but after that, they still had to bring Black Panther back. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, T'Challa himself, yes, it might have mantles or whatever, but the character has already been ingrained as T'Challa. For 60 years, it's been T'Challa. Yeah, there has been little stories where we explore other Black Panthers, and that's great and all. But the world is introduced to Black Panther, and Black Panther mostly been T'Challa, and there's really hasn't been major storylines outside of T'Challa that features other people as T'Challa besides T'Chaka. And it's not like you're gonna go do a Black Panther past movie where you have him and Chris Evans Captain America team up. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't establish that in the MCU. Yeah, fun fact, Captain America and T'Chaka, Black Panther, actually did fight together for in World War II. I'm just saying. So you make it make sense. Y'all make it make sense. Just like, no offense, Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. aren't the be all and end all for Iron Man and Captain America. You're going to have to learn how to recast these characters. But what's happening right now is that there's been so much BS going on with Black Panther 2 that I think what Marvel needs to do, take it off the slate. We were go back to the original script and literally get an actor to play T'Challa. Yeah, just pretend like it's the same character. We did the same thing with James Rhodes. We did the same thing with Bruce Banner Hulk. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about that's different. No, it's not fucking different. One of them had a fucking major movie, and the other one was introduced in the first movie. And the second movie, he's somebody fucking else, and we had to accept that. How he got older and wrinklier. Yeah. Notice how both Hulk and War Machine were replaced with older, wrinklier actors. I'm just being honest. Let's stop with the excuses and just recast, because you're going to have to recast. You can't do a Black Panther movie without Black Panther. I'm sorry. Because notice when they did Disney Plus Day, they didn't talk about anything about Wakanda, the world of Wakanda. Why? Because nobody give a damn about Wakanda without T'Challa. It doesn't make the sense God gave. You still have to have the king of Wakanda in a Wakanda show. It's not enough material for Wakanda to stand on its own without T'Challa. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. Most of T'Challa's storyline, most of Black Panther storylines take place featuring T'Challa. not Wakanda. Yeah, like I said, Shuri, Killmonger, Nikita, Queen Mother, yeah, Storm, all of those characters are fine for supporting roles in the Black Panther mythos and in the Black Panther comic book, but still, you come to read about T'Challa. Just like you pick up a Spider-Man book and what? Y'all expect to see Peter Parker unless y'all picked up Miles Morales Spider-Man or 2099 Spider-Man or Spider-Gwen. You get what I'm saying? But Black Panther, out of the 60 years that he's been around, they've never really had to resort into using another character. Again, yeah, they did it with Shuri. And it didn't last that long. I think it lasted like less than 17 issues, I believe. And then they went right back to T'Challa. Here you go, T'Challa. Because they knew it's the same thing with the Casper Cole situation too. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all this. I don't know what to tell y'all. There's too much on the table. And it's a franchise that made $1 billion that a lot of people in the beginning didn't think could even work, which is so stupid and ignorant. Ignorant. Yeah, that's what she is. Ignorance. You really thought that Black Panther couldn't be successful? Even though we had Blade, who was a Marvel hero, that did well. I don't understand what leaps in logic you thought that you couldn't do a black movie. I really don't get that. I really don't get that. You didn't want to do one. Just be honest. Don't talk about you didn't believe. No. You didn't want to do that. Don't sit up here and say that black people money don't work or whatever. Because this was after the Tyler Perry boom. So don't give me that fucking excuse that black people couldn't make money when Blade showed you he could. Yeah, the Spawn movie wasn't well received, but hell, nobody told y'all stupid asses to make it PG-13. That was a studio problem. Knowing the movie would have been better as a R-rated, where you can really show Spawn getting into it. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow at that point, or you made dumb choices with like the Steel movie. I understand that was Shaq's favorite movie, but come on, that movie was hot trash. The script was terrible. The suit design was terrible. Y'all didn't try. Let's be honest. It wasn't because you didn't think black people couldn't sell. You didn't try, and you got lazy, and you didn't want to put the risk in it. That's what that was. And Kevin Feige played y'all like a fucking fool and was like, because Loeb doesn't want to do diverse and female stuff, so let me do it, and I'm gonna show him how successful it was. And now y'all want to be like, oh yeah, we should do that, but let's do Black Panther movies and shows without Black Panther himself. And y'all talking about, Mumbai might come back. I mean, might be the new Black Panther, or Shuri might be, or Killmonger might be. No, fuck all of that shit. It's T'Challa. Don't get me wrong. Yes, there's been other people playing the mantle of Black Panther, but come on now, it's T'Challa. Most of the stories are T'Challa. Most people came to see T'Challa. I'm sorry, MCU fans. I understand you love the actor, but he does not own the character, and the character's been out before the movies. And it's proven that y'all need to learn how to start reading books, to be honest. Because this is getting ridiculous how nobody's familiar with Black Panther outside of a movie. Or some of these other characters. Like Atros, the brother of Thanos. Oh my God, this is amazing. I didn't even know Thanos had a brother. Well, yeah, bitch, because you didn't read the damn comic book. Of course you didn't know. Of course y'all don't know. Because y'all don't read shit. You got to start reading stuff. No offense. But you got to. And then you'll understand why fans are so passionate about getting these characters as accurate as possible on the big screen. Because they've read them. They know how amazing these characters can be. But when you start doing agenda-driven nonsense, like what's going on with the Black Panther, it's agenda-driven. I don't care what none of y'all say. It's agenda-driven. They want to try to milk Chadwick Boseman's death for all the hell it's worth. And then don't want to upset certain people by recasting. But guess what? You're probably going to have to recast Bob Chapek. You're going to have to overthrow Kevin Feige and Nate Smore's ruling and actually recast the character. I'm sorry. Black Panther deserves better. T'Challa deserves better. And I'm not about to sit up here and pretend like he doesn't deserve all that he is. He's a king. And he's the first black superhero character in the Marvel Universe. He is. Not Shuri, not Killmonger, not Mumbai. T'Challa is. So y'all need to figure out something. But this bull crap that we doing, this excuse that we're making for not recasting him, I'm over it. I'm over it. Because everything that's going wrong on this set is because you chose not to recast and you thought that you can have a franchise, $1 billion franchise without the lead. And instead of recasting, like y'all have done before, y'all ain't never seen Spartacus before? They had to recast the lead role because the actor was dying from cancer. As much as they didn't want to, they knew they had to continue the show. And the same thing with Black Panther. I'm sorry y'all don't like it, but that's just how the real world works. You can't let one man stop this amazing character. Because think about it, that'll be the only time T'Challa be on big screen is a solo Black Panther movie and a few appearances in other movies. 4 movies that one of them is his full movie. The second one was his introduction, but still he wasn't a main character. He was a main character, a main supporting character in a movie that was already stuffed to brim of characters. Then the other movies, he was there to just fight. And that's it. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I think y'all need to go ahead and recast the character. It's okay to recast the character. Just go ahead and recast the character. There's nothing wrong with that. Recast Black Panther, T'Challa, and maybe things will get better because you're trying to make something out of the poop that you got instead of actually getting a new house. My house broken down, but if we put a little duct tape here and there, it should be fine. Nothing to see here, folks. No, get a fucking new house. That's all you gotta do. It's okay, I don't want to see him go neither, but it happens. Life happens, and we kind of have to move on from it. But you gotta recast. You definitely gotta recast, because if you want this universe to go on for a long time, you're going to have to recast. And trying to ignore it just doesn't make any logical sense, because what's going to happen is people are going to start getting turned off. And you're not going to get that $1 billion franchise, because what's going to happen is y'all going to expect another $1 billion from Black Panther. And you think that people are just going to show up, while there are people who are pushed back. There are people who want you to recast. There are some people who don't want you to do it anymore. And then there are comic book fans who felt disrespected. So you already got a division going on in the franchise as it is. So I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all figure it out for me. Let me know, please, because I'm just kind of confused and lost at this moment. But yeah, like I said, recast T'Challa and stop playing games. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think, comments below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.